I'm Chuck Brown, CEO of Infinity Incorporated. Is any backup a good backup? All backups are really not created equally. We always tell clients that good backups are your most important protection against malware. Any protections you put in place can be broken by someone with enough time and effort, so a good backup is always necessary. But what really makes a good backup? There are a few things you can look for, whether you're asking about the backups your IT department or company maintains for you, or if you're backing up personal data at home. Reliability is the first thing. Obviously, if the system can't reliably and accurately back up your data, it's not worth much. So how would you know this? Ask your IT partner for recommendations. Is the backup air-gapped? This means that copies of the backup are offline, inaccessible from your computer. It's not at all uncommon these days for a hacker to get into a system, find the backups, then destroy or corrupt them. The gap may be physical or virtual. An example of physical would be a USB drive that you create a backup on, then unplug and store away from the computer. A virtual air gap would be a backup that requires multi-factor authentication to access, and all usernames and passwords are kept off the computer and in a more secure location. Encryption in transit and at rest is another thing you need to look for. Your data should be encrypted from the time the backup reads it on your computer. This way, if the backup stream is intercepted, it'll be unusable by the criminal. And if the backup system itself is captured, it'll be unusable. Encryption is important for all data, but there can be legal requirements for some compliance regulations like HIPAA. Are your backups file or image-based? Image backups provide a much more complete and quick restore path. Either type of backup can work fine, just make sure you understand what you have and how you restore from it. Recovery Time Objective, or RTO, is a common backup specification that determines how long it will take your system to be back up and running once you determine that you have to do a restore. Think about how much time you can afford to be down. Your RTO needs to be less than that. RPO is another common backup specification that documents how much data can be lost with the backup scheme. For example, if you update your data every hour of the day and you back up once a day, the most data you could lose would be 24 hours. If you back up every 12 hours, then you could lose at most 12 hours worth of updates. There's no bad answer. It all depends on what's acceptable to you and your business. The last thing is testing. All the guarantees in the world won't help you if your data can't be recovered. You and your vendor should test the backup restorability on a regular basis. As a managed IT services provider, we've tried out various backup solutions. We recommend the company that we use ourselves, and we customize for each client's specific needs. Talk to your IT team about the best backups for your particular situation, or give us a call at 912-629-2426.